If you want to change your life, this is the perfect video for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how you can change your life step by step, okay? How you can reprogram your life forever. So make sure you watch this video till the very end, like this video and subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you can be up to date whenever I post a video. Anyhow, let's get right into the video. I don't want to make this intro too long. So I'm gonna tell you guys the first step on how you can actually change your life, because it's actually very simple. You need to create awareness. And the reason why awareness is so very important is because if you don't know what your current life is looking like right now, how are you going to know what you're going to need to change? So I want you to create awareness. Awareness is the first step to change, because you are aware of, oh my God, I need to make a change. Okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to write down what your current life looks like. Okay, you're going to think about, okay, my life, what do I do for a living, what is my living situation, how do I feel about myself, how do I feel about money. You have to think like really like specifically about it. What is my financial state, how, whatever. So be really specific with that. And then this is like a lot more fun. You're going to think about what your goals are, and you're going to think about what it is that you really want. And the reason why you're going to do this is because if you want to change, you need to know what it is that you do want. And it's usually the opposite of things that you don't want. And maybe you're doing something right now that isn't really like, no, I don't really like that. Then you need to know what that is. And you need to know what the opposite is of that. So you're going to create a new story. You're going to create a new life, all right? So you're going to write down what it is that you do really want. And you're going to compare your current story and your new story. And then you can see, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to change. And this is something that I need to work on. So that's the first thing. I get it. When you look at your new story, at your goals and whatever, you're probably like, well, how the hell am I supposed to do this? Don't worry about that. Literally, don't worry about that. I just want you to be as delusional as you can and write down everything that it is that you want, even if you think it's impossible. So, write it down. Then, this is like the second step. And this is like one of the most important things, is because you need to work on your mindset. Yeah? Your mindset is so incredibly important, because if your mindset isn't in the right place, if you have all these kind of beliefs about yourself, about money, about whatever, it's really hard to make things happen in general. So you need to like work on that. And I have some things that might help you. And one of these things is you need to change your perspective. You need to change your perspective on life, on basically everything. Why? Because if you keep looking at it with the same view, you're going to get the same results. What do I mean by changing your perspective? Well, it's actually kind of simple. You need to focus on the things that are more positive in life. You need to change your inner dialogue. You need to change that negative voice in your head and shift it into a more positive voice. So, for example, what you can do is whenever you have a negative thought, just pause yourself for a little bit and try to reframe it into something that is more positive. For example, I can't do this and I'm not good enough. You can be like, wait, hold on. I am trying. I'm still human. It's okay. Simple sentence like that. So basically, that is the second thing that I think is very, very important. There's actually one other thing that you can do, and this is actually my favorite thing ever. I once read a book called The Magic, and it's a book about gratitude and how you can use gratitude to manifest like a lot of things in life. So when I read it, my perspective on life started to change too, because I started to focus on gratitude. I started to focus on all the things that I actually do have in life instead of all the things that I lack. So gratitude is a perfect like thing to practice to make a change in your life, to change your perspective on life. Because every day that I wake up now, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot wait to see what today brings me, because I'm so focused on all the small things that make me happy in life instead of all the things that are bad in life, because bad days exist. It's okay, it's normal. But when you focus on small little things that you feel grateful of throughout the day, you will see the bad like as not that bad. So try that out. Trust me, this shit works. When you want to change your life, you need to like get to a point where you're like so aware of yourself that you will notice like everything and anything about yourself, about the way you think, about the way you do things, about your beliefs, your habits, whatever. And that's the next thing I want to be talking about. It's your beliefs and your habits. And okay, I'm not going to explain beliefs like entirely because then I'd be here sitting till tomorrow, but we all have beliefs. And beliefs are basically like things that we took in as younger kids, and it's now a part of our subconscious mind, and that's how we perceive things in the world. So whenever maybe somebody told you in the past that you're not good enough, maybe you still feel insecure and not good enough whenever you try something new. So you can also have beliefs about money. Maybe your parents told you that rich people are evil, and now you also believe that the rich are evil and that you can never have enough money. Simple things like that, but they are a part of our subconscious mind, but you can rewire them by, for example, first of all, figuring out what it is. So you need to be aware of those. And you can do that by asking yourself certain questions like, okay, what do I think about myself? What do I think about money? What do I think about love? Anything really. So you can be aware of what you think. Then you're going to reframe those with affirmations. Now that we're talking about beliefs, we're going to also talk about habits because these two are kind of like similar but yet a little bit different because we all have habits, good and bad ones, but also those habits are subconsciously like imprinted in the back of your mind, like in our subconscious mind. We do some of these things unconsciously, and we don't even know of them sometimes. We don't even know why we're doing it in the first place. When we're talking about habits, you need to be like, okay, what are things that I do that I would like to change about myself? It doesn't really matter what it is, honestly. But the thing is, you need to figure out what these things are, and you need to replace them with a better habit. So the thing is with a habit, you need to building a new habit could be hard because you need to be consistent with it. You need to keep doing these things every day until it becomes natural to you. And they usually say 21 days and then it becomes natural to you. But the thing is, you need to really stick to it. So, yeah, usually when you want to try to do something new, when you want to build something into your routine, you're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna go like 7 days a week, whatever. I want to be healthy, blah, 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 blah. You're not gonna do that. Your mind is just not gonna believe that. So the thing is with our mind, when we want to achieve things, we need to make it believable for our own brain because we're gonna sabotage yourself. We're gonna be like, I don't know, 7 days a week, that's quite daring, I guess. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. And sometimes when you keep disappointing your mind over and over and over, you're just not going to have that trust with yourself. So you're going to keep disappointing yourself and it's not going to help you. So you're not going to build that new habit. So if you want to build a new habit, you got to take smaller steps. If you want to go to the gym, try 1 time per week. And if that feels natural to you, make it 2, then make it 3. So that's how you're going to build a new habit, with small little baby steps, because those small steps are going to get you so much further. So yeah, try that. So the next thing that I want to be talking about is confidence and self-love, because these two things are very important, because you're going on this journey with yourself. So you're gonna face yourself literally every day at all times, because then you'll notice, oh my god, I feel afraid to get out of my comfort zone. I feel this and this and that. Oh my, wait, I feel like I cannot be consistent with this. Why is that? Like I said, this journey is also like about really like becoming aware of yourself, growing as a person, because I feel like if you want to change your life, it doesn't start by taking action in the real world. It's about changing what's up in here. Self love is also a very important. You need to start prioritizing yourself. You need to see that you're worth so much more. I mean, what are you worth? Ask yourself that. So, do you believe that you can have more in life? Small things like that. If you work on that, it will completely change. Everything will change. And the thing is with confidence, if you want to build confidence, it's kind of like habits. You need to build trust within yourself. Because if you keep disappointing yourself into like self-sabotaging and not doing that one thing that you wanted to do for like whatever, your brain is going to be like, see, you can't do it. you failed again. So it's gonna make you feel like shit. Instead of taking like a really big jump, take smaller steps. You don't have to do this in a second. No, you can take your time because this whole journey is it's gonna cost you time. It's gonna take time. And you need to accept that. You need to be like, okay, it's fine. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. So build that trust with yourself. Take smaller steps. And then the next thing that I feel like is gonna give you like a lot of confidence is to remember what you've already like done in life. All the things that you've already accomplished in life, because everybody has been through something, achieved something. Think about that. Yeah? So no, it's not hard to build confidence. You just also need to be very consistent with that. And I'm gonna tell you this, affirmations, they do wonders, okay? Also, you gotta, I don't know if I said it, but you gotta put yourself number one at all times. You gotta prioritize yourself. So if something doesn't help you, don't do it. If something doesn't bring you any joy, don't do it. If you feel like not going out with your friends because no, then don't do it. I don't understand why people torture themselves because you're here on this world alone. You're living your own life. You're not here for anyone else. So you also got to be like setting your boundaries and be like, stand on business, honestly. Stand on business. I'd say if you want to work on your self love, try to do something that you like to do at least like one time per week. So maybe you have like a hobby, or maybe you want to learn a new skill, or maybe whatever it is, try to make time for it one time per week. I mean, it's better if you do it like 1 hour a day or half an hour a day, but make time for yourself. You are the most important thing in your life. If you don't see that, then there is a lot of things that you need to work on. But prioritize yourself. So now I just want to talk a little bit about manifestation, not too long, because I do feel like this is a very important thing in life. If you want to change your life, if you know how it works, you can absolutely change your life forever. So the thing is, if you don't know what manifestation is, it's basically you have a thought, a desire, you believe it, and then you will receive it. So that's how they basically explain it in a book called The Secret. And over the years, I think I found my own way on how to do this, which is basically kind of like already assuming that it is already happening and that it's already happened. So remember when we created like a new story, your new desired life? You gotta act like it is already yours. Like you already have it, that it's already going to happen for you. If you believe it, if you know it, if you feel it, it is going to happen for you. It's that simple. One thing that really like helps me whenever I want to manifest something is visualization. Yeah. The reason why visualizing helps is basically because your brain does not know what is real and what is not real. So if you see a certain image over and over and over and you feel the emotions, you feel like it's already yours, your brain is going to think it's real, and because of that you're basically putting yourself on a very high vibration, and that's going to attract, then it's going to attract to you. So visualization just works like that. It's magic. It's like crazy, and I love it. So if you haven't tried that before, maybe try it out. One thing that I also like to do whenever I want to manifest something, I already pretend that I already have it. It's not fake it till you make it, because I'm not telling everybody that I already have it, but it's just, what would the best version of me do who already has that certain thing? What would she do? So when you figure that out and you embody already being that person, it's kind of obvious that it's going to attract. That's simply how it works. So maybe play with that. Next thing I want to be talking about is taking the right action, okay? Because sometimes we think that we are doing the right thing, but it's really not helping us in any way. It's not giving any results. And I'd say if something doesn't give you any results, why are you still doing it? You need a different approach. So you need to change your plan. Yeah, you need to change your plan. If something doesn't work, why are you doing the same thing? So take the right action. Do things that make sense for you to get where you want to be. So don't torture yourself with things that don't work. Okay, take the right action, do the right things. We're almost at the end of this video. But the last thing I want to say is that you need to stay consistent. Yeah? If you want to change your life, you need to be consistent. You need to do this, all of this. You need to do this like every day. You need to work on your mindset, on yourself, on your self-love, your self-worth every day. You need to accept yourself for who you are, okay? You need to accept the bad things about yourself and the good things about yourself. You will get there. Yeah? So put all of this together. Make a perfect routine that works for you. And prioritize yourself. Because I do feel like mindset is a very important thing when it comes to actually reprogramming and changing your life forever. Yeah, I can tell you how to build a routine. Yes, I can tell you how to create better habits. Yes, I can tell you like how you can set up a business or whatever. But if it doesn't like work up here, like in the right way, if your mentality, if your mindset isn't in the right way, I hope this somewhat helped, and I hope you can find a way to put all of this together and create that mindset that is going to help you create the life you desire. So yeah, before we end the video, I just wanted to say something quick. This video is called How to Reprogram Your Life, which is funny because I created an online program called The Reprogram, and I help people change their life completely by changing their mindset. And it's kind of like a step-by-step thing. There is like a lot that comes with it, and honestly, I wanted to create this because I feel like I want to help more people create that mindset in order for them to live their desired life. So if you want to take your life to the next level, make sure you check that out, because that whole program, I put my whole heart in that. So yeah, check it out. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions in the comments, please let me know. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can be up to date whenever I post a video. And then I will see you in the next video.